Everyone has their own study method according to their environment. You know, studying can be really hard, especially when you don't know how to study effectively. And moreover, it is very important to retain the information that you have learned to use them practically. So it is very important to find a nice effective study method. In this video, I'm gonna share my study method that I use to learn my medical and dental subjects, so that you can see if it fits you, because it does to me. So yeah, be ready to acquire knowledge. First of all, in any subject, in every profession, you need to have a standard textbook. It might be your school textbook or others, but you need to have a book that you can take as a reference, and it contains all the information that you need. And of course, it should be easy to understand for you. Best way to find one is either by looking on the internet or asking your seniors. Alright. You have a book that you need to finish in a particular amount of time. So let's look at how to study it. Now find a comfortable study place and try to read the topic that you intend to. As you are reading a standard textbook, you might be stuck at some point like I did at very complex topics. At such times, I try to look at that on the internet, like website, YouTube or others, or even ask my friends. Once I understand that topic very well, I made a really concise note or chart out of it on my notebook with the page numbers below. Well, you might have seen many students not taking notes because yes, it is time consuming and it is tired of taking notes. But there is a reason why I take notes, and that is important. You will know why at the end of this video. Now I have finished a chapter or topic that I intend to. Most of the time I will literally just step out of my desk and close the book. But quickly I realized that by doing so I forgot that topic much quickly, because those elements are just in my short-term memory. So I forced myself just an extra 2 minutes of time to just look at all the things I just have learned. Just write it out all the title and see what I've done. Doing that is like revise all the things again. And after that, I don't have to touch the subject for a while. But now, the test is near. You have to study that topic again. What I did was open the textbook and my notes at the same time. But now, I'm starting to make my own flashcard from my notes and textbook. For each important thing, I made a flashcard. Generally, I'll use the Anki as my flashcard app, but if you don't know how to use it effectively, comment down below so I will make a video about it. I have made the flashcards, and in doing so, I just have revised the whole topic again. And under each flashcard, I put the page numbers of my notebook where the answers are supposed to be. Now the exam is tomorrow. I ditched my textbook and started to practice my Anki flashcards, questions and many others. And whenever I have a doubt in it, I just look at the page numbers and go there in my notebook to clear my thoughts. So that saved me a lot of time from going through the textbook again. So that's the 4th time I'm being exposed to that topic. So let's count our exposure together. First at the first week, the textbook. Second at the internet. Third at making flashcards, and fourth at answering those flashcards. And unconsciously, that topic get into my long-term memory. Here, the benefits of having a concise note come to play a big part. Firstly, in making flashcards, because I have my note, which can be taken from like different textbooks, I can make flashcards super quick, like it takes only seconds if you have digital notes. Just copy, paste, and occlusion. And secondly, in the future, if I need to study that topic again, I have like 2 sources, my note and my flashcard, to quickly cover that subject. And thirdly, if I find any new information about that topic, I will literally just add that to my notes. And that's how I'm studying all my curriculum without having the stress when the exam is near. And as a bonus tip, you can use like the Pomodoro technique, which is that study for 25 minutes and take a break for 5 to 10 minutes and then study again. And don't forget to read the other books to more expand your knowledge about a topic once you have finished in your own textbook. And whenever you get questions or quizzes from the outside, try to answer them to test yourself. And also, subscribe to MDKB to furthermore expand your knowledge in everything that is related to you and your health. You know what I mean. So this video is all about my study method, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be fit in your environment. So comment down below what your study method is so far, and I'll see you in a round.